G'day everybody, welcome back to Forever Skies. Now the previous episode, we have been following what the game has been telling us to do for the longest time, which is creating the boosters, going to another infected location, and we've essentially gotten to a point where we have retrieved all pieces of research. Apparently there's like 3 parts to the research that we were supposed to discover, and as a result we now have I guess a copy of some kind of research which needs to be crafted. There's a holographic object that we downloaded from the last computer that we found up there, and yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see what this holographic object is exactly. So it says we need to craft it at the workstation actually, so let's actually check things out here. Unknown flora. Hologram depicting a plant expected to be the key to the discovery of a cure for NH15X210. And yeah, it's relatively easy to craft, so let's go ahead and do that. And from there, we'll sort of figure out whether or not the game has more for us in this update, or if we need to sort of figure out what to do ourselves from here. And I was sort of thinking, guys, if this is the end, which I suspect it might be, based on, you know, all of the patch notes that I've actually seen, then we might, you know, decide to just spruce up the ship a little bit, continue with our efforts to paint the ship with the one type of color. Actually, there's probably a few new colors that I haven't really looked at, and perhaps maybe we could even think about changing the ship colors completely to something a little bit cooler, but we'll see how we go. Let's just drop in some resources here that we don't need to hang on to. Medical reagent, yeah, let's put that away as well. Alright, good. And we've got quite a few crossbow bolts which we ended up not actually using. I might put some spares here. I'll bring 5. Looks like we're pretty thirsty and pretty hungry as well. So let's maybe go and eat stuff. Might also be a good idea to just cook a few things as well. Yeah, we'll eat one of these maybe. Maybe the lolling grass cricket can be our, what is it? Our lunch, maybe, at this hour. It's raining again. Okay, so let's place this somewhere. Apparently this is some kind of a hologram, so and I can't really put it on a table apparently, so I'm gonna have to leave it somewhere, maybe just here in this corner.
This isn't the key to creating the cure. This is missing data that could help to create the medicine. We need this. Otherwise, once again, everything will die.
Alright, as suspected, your journey has just begun. The story will continue. There is still much to experience here. Now is a good time to discover mechanics you've missed, carry out further research, create new devices, and above all, get to know the world of Forever Skies better. We would be delightful if you could share your feedback with us to help us develop Forever Skies to make it even better. Expect new content to be added throughout early access, up to 4-player co-op, combat and enemies, new locations, and more are on the way. We plan to make regular updates based on your feedback. Thank you for playing Forever Skies. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to sort of figure out doing stuff ourselves. Let's actually take a look at the entry here. It's unknown flora. So I suppose this is a hologram of something that we're looking for, and we haven't seen just yet. So yeah, I mean, this is exactly the description that we already saw before, so. Alright. Well, now that we've got sort of free reign, well, I guess we had free reign all the time, but now that we, you know, don't exactly have something to guide us, we can sort of do what we feel like doing. Oh god, this storage is huge, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I was hoping for something that you sort of hang. I mean... I could probably tidy that up a little bit. Like so. Okay. Well, since I made it, I might as well keep it there. But yeah, I was hoping for maybe decorative shelves, which are not the mossy types, obviously. Oh god, maybe these things here. Solid wall shelves. Modern wall shelves. Modern table? I mean, these are very easy to make. Let me just go over here. Yeah, this is one of the shelves that we've already got. And maybe it might be good to have one of those, although maybe I want to give the modern wall shelves a try. So polymers and plastic scrap. Let's drop those in. And let's just make this thing. And it might be cool to give the modern table a try as well. I mean, I can't really imagine this. It looks... I don't know. It looks like it's not a table, if that makes sense. It looks like it's like a coat hanger almost. Anyway, I'll get that. And from here, I think we're going to be playing around with our painting a little bit more. So let's get the paint gun out. And I'm gonna actually see what kind of paint we can get. Okay, so I guess it's the ones with the complex pattern designs that we want. At the moment, we've got Venus Explorer, right? We could use Sun if we wanted to. Make everything look yellow. Or... Dark looks kind of cool as well, although it would make... well, I guess make things look dark. Unique pattern cartridges. Dark walnut? That kind of looks cool. Dark walnut. Maybe we can have like one type of color on the upper deck and then something else on the lower deck. How do we make unique pattern cartridges though? So that's one thing that I'm not entirely sure of. Dust daisies and ink bulbs and plant resins. Right, so we'd have to go to the underdust and also the greenhouses to try and get those cartridges. Anyway, we've got some new shelving. Let's give this a try and hope that this is actually the right thing. Yeah, okay, that looks kind of like what we're looking for. So if we just do that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We can put stuff up there, although we haven't exactly found too many things that we do want to keep. It's all been all of those gnomes and stuff. We've found a few posters, which is quite nice. But anyway. Let's head on out. I keep forgetting about the plank. I wonder if there should be a way for us to just reset the plank with a button instead of having to, you know, retract it ourselves. Anyway, let's go to a greenhouse. There's apparently a greenhouse that hasn't been looted directly in front of us, but past the mountain ranges, so let's get moving. Alright, so moving between platforms when there's not too many platforms in front of us makes me feel a little bit nervous, especially if a storm decides to show up. Then obviously that makes things very complicated. We might have to sort of take some damage. Yeah. I think that's roughly the right heading. Electrolyte pill expiration time is over and it's spoiled. What? No, don't tell me. Oh no, okay. All of this stuff spoils. Oh man, okay, that is frustrating. So I'm gonna need to build more freezers, guys. Because, apparently things are just gonna spoil constantly. Let's just reach the tower first, and then we'll worry about trying to make another freezer. I'm thinking maybe we can keep a few freezers here near the cockpit for medical supplies rather than food. Okay, we have bumped into something there. I think it'd be okay if we just kept hovering and we'll just go in and out using the plank. Okay, so let's actually start with getting a freezer here, because otherwise all of this medicine will go to waste. Freezer. I forget how we get the freezers. There we go. Interior, freezer. We need helium and a transformer as well. We've got everything we need. And I think it'll be okay to just have one extra freezer. I think, you know, we've got plenty of storage for everything else. And yeah, I am gonna try and paint, guys, but as I said, I think I will actually switch up the paint type. Instead of going in with Venus Explorer, which we have been doing, I'm gonna go over everything, hopefully using Dark Walnut. But it does mean that it's a little bit more complicated for us to make. We need a few more components here and there.
Printing completed.
Grab that and yeah, we'll place that here. And yeah, we'll move all of this stuff that would expire. Good. All right. So now these things should hopefully stop ticking, or tick a lot slower. What am I doing? I am moving stuff around. It's going in there. Okay, cool. Alright, and let's just quickly check again what we need to make the unique cartridges. So ink bulbs, which we have a few. Dust daisies, we're going to have to go to the Underdust. So really, we are sort of just looking for ink bulbs here. I could pick up 1 or 2 green colanders, perhaps. That might not be a bad idea. Just to keep us fed. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the hive there. Got plenty of honey. Speaking of honey, we could potentially move the honey over to the medical freezer. Let's take ink bulbs. I mean, yes, some of the other stuff might be useful as well, depending on what sort of colors we want to go with, but let's just focus on the upper deck first. Hearing those bees, I think maybe just directly below us. Okay, we really didn't get any ink bulbs this time. Yeah, I won't worry about killing the grass cricket there. Okay, the timing of the storm here is not great. I was hoping to leave right now, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that. We do have a lot of these other flowers that I probably don't need right now. I'm just sort of considering whether or not I should just continue grabbing a few things here, but I feel like we might actually run out of space to hold stuff. Maybe it might be a good idea just to gather some basic materials here. Polymers and the like.
Hydration level is decreasing.
And I should actually grab more plastics. from the underdust when we go there. Yeah, just killing time till the storm blows over. I'm pretty sure we've been in here before. And I don't think we'll find polymers or anything like that if we keep going up, so let's head back to the ship.
Calories level is decreasing.
And I'll retract that. We'll have some food, have some water. And I think we'll have a sleep as well. Okay, I think the storm blew over, right? Or is it still here? Yeah, I think it's clearing up. Time to get going. So underdust location there. There's an infected greenhouse. I don't think I'm interested in that though. Let's go to that greenhouse and see how we fare. I just want more ink bulbs first. So I think it was like 5 ink bulbs to 1 dust daisy. So yeah, that's actually quite a lot. And then we need all of the plant resins as well, which means if we're getting plant resins, then we probably will need more hypothermia boosters. And we need photophobia to make that. We are running low, which means that perhaps maybe getting sun melons might be a good idea as well. Maybe we can quickly look for a sun melon right here. I don't know, I'm not liking my chances of finding a sun melon in this location, to be honest. I mean, would it be down there? I don't think so. I think this is probably not the biome for it. Probably one of those ones there. The, I think that's like an overgrown platform or whatever. Yeah, visibility is shocking right now. So the ship actually feels really heavy right now. It feels like it's very, very difficult to actually ascend. Anyway, we're here for all of the ink bulbs, so let's go. might throw away some of the other types of flowers that we've got going, just to make a little bit of space. Howdy. Just checking for ink bulbs. Doesn't look like you've got any ink bulbs there, my friend, so you can live another day.
The immune system has dealt with viral infection.
Ow. As that piece of glass has damaged us. Yeah, they're real stingy with the ink bulbs. These past few locations. Let's hope for a few upstairs. Jeez, okay. One ink bulb. Let's get going before it starts storming again. I will try to get that sun melon. So, let's turn that away. Barely missed crashing into that building there. Yeah, I think that's another communication point or whatever. Okay, sun melons. Are there no sun melons to be had? So if I go down here, am I going to be able to get back up? Oh, I guess maybe I can. There we go, problem solved. Lobster chilies. Green heaven? A tiny patch of land never touched by dust. The inside of the jar is a bit creepy, but that's just a detail. What? Okay. So it's just like decoration or something. Okay, well, we found 2 in this spot, so that's good. I'll have to keep a mental note that these locations we should be able to hopefully get sun melons. I was about to say sun lemons again. And, you know, since we've got this thing, why don't we put it down? Can we put it on a table? Yeah, we can. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. I could leave it there, or I could leave it up top there, but let's just leave it on the table for now. Maybe keep the doors closed like civilized people. Okay, so Let's make some photophobia virus samples. And I think from here, let's head to the Underdust. So closest one is... what direction is that? Let's just take off first. Orient ourselves. North. Ow. I sincerely hope that we have been to, or sorry, we haven't been to this Underdust location, because it's actually kind of difficult to know if you have or haven't been in an Underdust location, right? Because it's not like you can take the batteries from them. What is that location there? I don't really know if it's worthwhile visiting, though. Just lock that in place for a second. Grab that, and we'll drop the next one in. Okay, that was kind of close.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Alright, perfect landing. So... just drink a little bit, eat a little bit, and... we'll make a hypothermia booster, which means I'm gonna need one of these. And yeah, maybe we shouldn't rush into making too many hypothermia boosters right away, but... and I am also going to just throw away some of these other flowers that I feel like we don't exactly need. Bruised flower, yeah. We'll get rid of these. Make a little bit of space. Yeah. Let's go in with that. And yeah, really I just need to get past those flowers to get the resins. We even have space for more resin. I suppose I probably want like more bottles to bring some resin.
Printing completed.
Grab that. Okay, we should be on our way. So... first aid kits? We probably don't need first aid kits, to be honest. I think the only time we really need to bring our first aid kits is when we're dealing with the radiation. But even then, now that we have the immunity booster, things are just so easy. And almost nothing in the game poses a threat. So, you know, if I can be critical of this game, I would say I don't feel too much of a sense of danger aside from maybe falling to my death in certain locations. And we're still yet to actually find some of those mantises that we can actually fight. So I am kind of excited to see how they're going to design that, and You know, I assume it's going to be a very, very tough fight against those mantises. Because they're like twice the size of us, right? So they could easily destroy us, I feel, if that was the case. Alright.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
So let's do this. We need plenty of these dust daisies. I may as well grab crystals, polymers, plastics, all the things. Okay, what do we have here? A decent amount of stuff. I think I could probably let go of some of these dust daisies. Everything else I feel like we could sort of still stack.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Yeah, the layout in this place is slightly different. I don't know if we want to really overload ourselves with too many dust daisies, come to think of it, because the one cartridge only needs one dust daisy, right? So maybe we don't need to go so crazy with it. Really weird, but every time I pass this section, I feel like my mouse is sort of moving a little bit weirdly. Stuff down here. We can stack these, yeah. I wonder if you can actually get up there. And if so, how would you do it? Yeah, let's just drop down. Okay, cool. So let's use our booster and let's get through, find those resins. I'm gonna take some empty bottles with me, just so we can gather a little bit more resin if we actually find them. Does that actually connect somewhere? Oh, I guess it maybe does. Okay. Can't carry any more. Get rid of the bottle. Yeah, I feel like the Underdust has a lot of a certain type of resource, but when it comes to resins, doesn't seem to have too much. Okay. I think we're sort of done here. Yeah, it's interesting how they stitch together the different segments, because all of the Underdust locations are familiar. It's just that they're laid out a little bit differently every single time.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Yep. Okay. Well, we better go then. Alright, I think we've got a decent haul here. Let's go. So I'm looking at our hypothermia booster there. It's still ticking and there's quite a lot of time on it. I'm wondering whether or not we could potentially go to another Underdust location right now and make use of it immediately. That way we won't have to worry about making another booster. So, 2 for 1, you know? Just being really, really cheap. Let's store all of this stuff first. So, all of that there. Dust daisies. Yeah, these definitely expire. I probably didn't need this many, to be honest. Mantis glands. We're keeping them here. Plant resins. Yep. Old food rations. We'll eat that. We'll hang on to these. More bolts. Cool. And I'm just going back to the lift to grab. I don't think we really need that many dust daisies, but I'll maybe grab a few. Yeah, something like that. 3 should do. Okay, let's throw that in and lift off, and let's go to another underdust location. Oh god, or we can't exactly find an underdust location on our map here, so that's a problem. But I'm guessing if we head in one direction, we should eventually bump into one. I'm hoping, anyway. If anything, there's another greenhouse in front of us. How's our fuel looking? Fuel is looking really good. Can we actually sleep while the ship is moving forward? Yes, we can. It's probably quite dangerous to do that. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, we do have another underdust location, so and hypothermia booster is still going. So I am committed here, guys. We're going for a second one. I wonder if you could even do 3 potentially with the amount of time that we have. I mean, I guess it depends on whether or not you're really close to those underdust locations. Ink bulbs and dust daisies. Let's do it. Okay, we can only make the one. There it is, off in the distance.
Printing completed.
So after this next underdust location, I think we'll go and look for more ink bulbs. We haven't really been successful with ink bulbs this episode, but if I recall, sometimes we just get lucky with a lot of ink bulbs and then nothing else. So it's really just hit and miss sometimes. Perfect. Okay. Let's get in there. Could have slept a little bit more maybe, but it's all good. All good. Oh, yes. I forget we need to activate the elevator. Not as simple as just going in. I'm hoping perhaps maybe sometime in the future with newer updates, they might introduce underdust locations that are a little bit different. You know, maybe there's some variation between all of the Underdust locations, not just in the way they're stitched together, but you know, maybe people of the old world did different things in different Underdust locations.
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
So I'm not going to say no to like crystals, plastics, and polymers. I think
Hydration level is
try
decreasing.
to grab those things. Yeah, we'll grab another empty bottle. I sort of think that perhaps maybe sometime soon the game might want us to gather new types of liquids and stuff.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Okay, I don't think there are any more resins. Alright, I think I'm pretty satisfied with what we've found. Don't need to go too crazy. And yeah, I think the only thing that's really missing are all the ink bulbs. So let's shift gears and go to greenhouses again. Hopefully we get some lucky ink bulbs this time. Okay, cool. So, where's the closest one? There's one about 1.5 kilometers that way. So, I think that's the one we'll go for. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll spend a little bit of time putting a few things away. there. Okay, very good. Ink bulbs. Let's go. Hang on, is this something? No. Oh, he's just sitting over there. Well, I'm gonna have to kill him though. Oh, ink bulbs in there. Okay, yeah, not bad. Decent find here. Alright, that might be the extent of the amount of ink bulbs this place has. Possibly. A little bit hard to see. Okay. Well, let's get to crafting then. Got 4, maybe we just need 1 more. Along with one of these. How are these things going? Got a day on those things, so that's fine. Cool. I would like to make more, preferably.
Printing completed.
But I think this is a good start. So why don't we go and pick up our paint gun and let's have a play around. Just gonna drop a battery in here.
Hydration level is
Oh no,
decreasing.
we need a crystal battery for that one. My bad. Well, good thing we have one. There we go. Okay, so I guess a few things that we can do here is I think there's a couple of sections down here which I would like to wall off. I'm gonna need some more materials though, so let's do that and see how we go. Might need to put some ceilings in as well potentially. Anyway. There we go. I guess I don't exactly need to do ceilings because the floors on the upper deck also count towards being a ceiling on the lower deck. Okay, this needs some repairing. Alright, well, let's get to painting, shall we? We're going in with dark walnut. Okay, so I didn't realize that there's a couple of sections that you could paint on these things. I guess maybe for certain types of surfaces. So the doors, you need two different things, but for others, you just need one. Interesting. I'm sort of thinking about whether or not I want a different color for the walls. Might not be a bad idea to do that. Let's go in with the ceilings, though. Alright, we have run out. This place is looking a little bit warmer now. Definitely gonna need more of those ink bulbs. Let's just take a look at the options of what other colors we can get. Metallic. I'm thinking of maybe going back to Moon Explorer here with the complex pattern cartridges. Let's actually play around with that because I think we've got some complex pattern. So we'll give this a try. Yeah, so I like the doors being sort of a normal sort of white color, that's fine. It's sort of these walls that I'm not sure of completely.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Maybe dark is not a bad color to go with. So the strange thing is when we select Moon Explorer, we don't exactly get this pattern on the outside. Or maybe this is for the outside of the ship and not inside. Dark B. That actually doesn't look too bad and goes pretty well with the rest of the colors that we've got going on here. Yeah, there's a slight gloss or something like that. Interesting. We did accidentally take one of our machines down here, so let's actually put that back. Yeah, that's a good spot, I think. Right. Dark B. Yeah, I think this is the answer, guys, so do that. Do winter.
Immunity is decreasing. Vulnerability to viruses rises.
I sort of want the dark pattern on the outskirts, like what we've got with the dark B here, but I don't think there is an option for that. Moon Explorer? No. It's just completely white. I don't know, dark walnuts. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's the right option. It's just a little bit too dark. I think winter is correct. At least for where we've got like walls and stuff, so that should be good. We'll go with dark B again. Right there. And I forgot how we got the door color. What was that? wasn't winter, was it? Desert? No. Moon Explorer. There we go. I think we're out of cartridges as well. Okay, I've done a lot of work. Let's put stuff away. Let's hydrate before we start dying.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Oh, yes, okay. We better sleep then. Alright, we got so tired to the point that we were taking damage. Oh, there's me. Look at the time as well. Alright. Well, I mean, this is the extent of what the game has to offer, guys, for the moment. I am thinking... I don't think I'm gonna do another episode for purely coloring the ship. Arguably, I could maybe decorate a few places with, you know, shelves and stuff like that, but I think we could use that sort of stuff as an in-between for whenever the next update comes in. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it a series here for the time being. And the next time you guys will see me, hopefully, there'll be another batch of updates. I don't know if I'll catch the update or the next update and check that out. But it really is going to depend on whether or not we have, you know, a lot more stuff to do. If there's only, you know, just one or two small things that have been updated, then, you know, I will probably not check that out. But if there's a major update where there's a few new things, then I'll definitely be here for that. But yeah, anyway. I think we achieved a lot these last few episodes, and the game is looking really, really nice. A lot of new things to do, and for, I guess, new players, it's looking really cool as well. Just a lot of things to discover if you're brand new to it. So I hope the devs keep up the good work, and yeah, I can't wait for what they get up to with their next update. So, alright, signing out, guys. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.